Hi. Hi. Today we're gonna share to you about investing in Sukuk. Hi. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Aizat Mazman, and today I'm gonna share with you about Sukuk. Okay. Sukuk is an Arabic term. Literally means certificate. Some define it as paper representing financial obligation arising from trade and commercial activities. AAOIFI, or known as AUFI, in Sharia Standard number 17 define it as certificates of equal value representing undivided shares in ownership of tangible asset, usufruct and services, asset of particular project or special investment.
Hi, my name is Catherine. Today I'm gonna share with you guys about what kind of sukuk that can be traded. Okay, first is must be owned by sukuk holders with all rights and obligation of ownership in real estate, whether tangible, usufruct or services. It is accordance with article investment. Sukuk are certificates of equal value. Okay, second is must certify of ownership. Such asset in its sukuk books it and must not keep as its own asset. Second is must not represent receivable or debts, except in the case of trading where, including unintentionally in accordance with guidelines mentioned in AAOII Sharia Standards Clause 21 on financial papers.
Hello, my name is Nakia. Okay, now let's move to what is the advantages of Sukuk. First, Sukuk will provide an ideal way of financing large projects for the public good. What does this mean? Sukuk bonds are perfect for financing projects without falling into interest-based debt. This makes Sukuk an important avenue for redistribution of wealth and achievement of social justice. Second advantage is investors on the secondary market who are looking for investment can be liquidated easily. Will find Sukuk bonds are ideal. Investors can sell their securities and obtain cost of their certificate. The higher the ratio, the more active the secondary market trading is.
Hi, my name is Nurul Fazana and I would like to share with you the differences between sukuk and stocks. So there's a lot of options to invest when it comes to investments, such as different types of securities like stocks, bonds or funds. So for sukuk or bonds, when investors buy bonds or sukuk, they buy a small parts of the company. While stock, when the investors buy shares, they own a part of the company. It is also have the right in the company. Okay, there are several different between sukuk and stock. First aspect is the type of security. For bonds is fixed income securities, and for shares it is equity securities. And the second aspect is the ownership. As for bond, it is bondholder, and for the shares is stockholders. The third aspect of sukuk and versus stock is status of the holder, which is bondholder are the lender to the company, and for the shares is shareholders are the owner of the company. So next is the risk between bonds and shares is bond has a low risk compared to shares which has high risk. And for the size of the shares, for bonds has one lot equivalent to 10 units, and for shares is one lot equivalent to 100 units. So the differences between market volatiles between bonds and shares is in bonds market there is less volatile compared to shares which has very volatile or fluctuates. So lastly, the benefits of bond is when you buy bond shares, you have the volatile right, voting right in the company, and for shares you get preference of the time of repayment.
Okay, as a conclusion, investment in Sukuk can give us or investor more benefit, such as they have access to real-time price and volumes, they can generate funds and others. Remember, make sure that Sukuk investment is based on halal activity and no riba transaction. That's all from us. Thank you very much.
Bonds and Sukuk aren't as complex as you think, as long as you understand the basics. When a company requires funds for a project, they can issue bonds or Sukuk to finance it. Like Whole Foods Grocer here, for example. They need 10 million ringgit to expand their chain of stores. So, they decide to issue a bond worth 10 million ringgit with a promise of full repayment to investors, say in 10 years. Meanwhile, Whole Foods Grocer will pay interest twice a year at 5% per annum. These are referred to as coupon payments. So, if Joe here chooses to invest 10,000 ringgit in the bond, he gets 2 coupon payments a year. Over 10 years, he gets a total of 5,000 ringgit in returns. That's 50% of his initial investment. On top of that, he gets his initial investment back. But if Joe had decided not to invest for 10 years, he could always sell his bond to another investor anytime at the prevailing market price. On the other hand, Whole Foods Grocer can also issue Sukuk, which enables them to raise funds in accordance with Sharia principles. If Whole Foods Grocer issues Sukuk, investors are paid a preset share of profits instead of coupon payments twice a year, for example, at 5% annually. Whole Foods Grocer must also not be involved with certain prohibited activities. But like all investments, investors should always consider risks and rewards before making a decision. Head on to Malaysia's premier bond and Sukuk information platform now to explore more without the fuss.